quick disclaimer. If you guys hear fans in the background of any of our audio, it's currently like near 30-degree weather here in Australia, and it's currently, well, in Sydney, I should say, and it's like 8:44 p.m. God help us all. You got me, Empire, episode 20. Dorian, you got Stef.
This is not my final form.
This is not Stef's final form. And we got Nathaniel.
Doing the John Morant.
Nathaniel Johnson.
Well, John Moran did return today. No Mark, due to the fact that he's still recovering from his India trip. He's got the flu, not from India.
Not from the rubbish.
Not from the rubbish bin mountain, but from.
It's rubbish. The rubbish is
Play the clip again.
Bro.
It's fucking rubbish. Bro, it's fucking rubbish. It's all rubbish. Yuck.
Yeah, he's just got the flu. He'll be back next week, depending on if his voice recovers. Big episode. I think we are actually going to be going on for about 2 hours because there's so much to talk about. Let's start off quickly. Premier League. Bang. It's a double game week. So predictions is for 2 weeks. But talk about the Premier League review first. Let's kick it off. Liverpool. Scraping, you can say. A win against...
We like a dodgy win against Southampton.
Yeah.
We do.
Mo Salah.
Salah proceeds to prove why he's the best in the league. Every week, a different Liverpool player is the best in the league. For me.
Diaz, then there's Virgil. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very beautiful things. I like seeing slot ball in action. Even though it was scrapey, it's games like this that win you the league. Realistically.
I mean, we couldn't do it against Southampton last year, so.
We needed to concede to win 1 game last season, and now they've lost 5. So
who did we draw 3-3 to? Was it Southampton 2 years ago? I think it was. We drew 3-3 to Southampton on the way to the title charge.
We came back
And still drew.
Oh no, sorry, Bournemouth won the game.
Bournemouth, we lost that game as well. We also lost at home. Anyways, yeah, Liverpool, great win. They're 10 points clear still. I don't know.
I think it's 10. 10 give us a...
Too many to lose the league from here. Let's see what happens.
crop me on top of the Premier League table.
Arsenal, we won 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. We needed this win. We needed this win badly. A couple shaky results. Odegaard, he looks like the second most important player in the Premier League. Maybe third. You can probably put Salah above him, give or take. They're like neck and neck. Rodri is by far most important because, hey, City, downfall started. But yeah, no, 3-0 win. Big Ethan getting a goal as well. Love to see it.
His first goal, I saw.
First goal in the Premier League.
First goal in the Premier League.
Great. More to come. More to come. Partey doing his classic, go to the right, shoot to the left, and it just goes in. And Saka with a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal.
Bukala!
Thank you for that.
I
needed that. I was waiting for that. Yeah, man of the match, Saka. Great performance against Nottingham Forest as well, who beat Liverpool. Lest we forget. But
what?
I didn't mean it how it's meant. Homework. Let's go with Nathan first. Speak about your homework game.
I had Chelsea versus Leicester. Man, Leicester has shown exactly why I have them going down. Chelsea didn't look too crash hot, in all honesty. They let Leicester stay in the game a bit until Nicholas Jackson got on the score sheet. Actually, quite a good goal. Not gonna lie. Chelsea look good though this season. Enzo Fernandez scoring, putting a bit of a shut up to the media who are getting on him.
Did he shut up his teammates as well?
No, we don't talk about that. And then just a late consolation for Leicester, 95th minute. It was a bit of like not back and forth. But Chelsea had majority of the ball. It just I don't know. It was one of those scrapey wins that they expected to.
Yeah.
But other than that, it wasn't nothing too special.
Yeah. Well, Jamie Vardy still downing Red Bulls at the age of.
It was a pretty
30.
boring game.
That's cooked, bro.
But yeah, good on you, Chelsea. That's a tip that I actually got right this week. Didn't get many of those. I'll go on next to my game, the by far game of the week. It was Everton at home to Brentford. Yeah, where do we start? Where do we start with this game? I know where to start. Commentators cursed this game within the first 20 seconds. They said that there's never been a draw between these two clubs at Everton's home stadium, and there's never been a goalless draw in this fixture all time. Well, Great. I got to watch the goalless draw. Fantastic. Nothing
was made to be broken.
It was. The streak is over, as a great Michael Cole would say.
Don't bring that up.
Nothing in the first half until about the 38th, 40th minute, where Norgard just tries to kill Jordan Pickford, just for no reason, gets a red card.
Deserved,
but you just why are you trying to kill Pickford? Are you saying deserved because it's Pickford? Or are you saying deserved red card?
Both.
It's Pickford.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I'm going.
Both.
It was definitely a red. Everton, man, they look like statues attacking. They're fucking poor to watch. They're really bad. And look, besides Dwight McNeil, where I know Nathan loves to rave on about Dwight McNeil, but he's actually class. No one else in that attack moves. They all just sit in the box, pure 4-4-2 football where you cross the ball in and hope you get a header in. That's Everton's style of play. And Everton had more possession than Brentford, but yet Brentford looked more promising going for goal. I don't know, Everton to be relegated in their new stadium as well next season. It's going to happen at this rate. I think just like I had Brentford last time for homework, I'm pretty sure, or was the time before it, Flecken quietly having a very, very good season. Man of the match again for Brentford in this game. And look, listen, Everton suck. Can't capitalise on, the red card advantage. And all things considered, Brentford should take a draw in this fixture with the red card. And especially away from home, because Brentford are not that crash hot away from home compared to when they're at home. So, yeah, Everton suck. Steph, your game.
Bournemouth and Brighton. That's my game. Yeah, look, I tipped Bournemouth for this game because they're at home, and I like the way they play at home. Play beautifully at home. But Brighton were like, hey, you're playing at home, but here's an early goal. Let's shake you around a little bit. Let's fuck you up. But yeah, it was still a 50-50 game. And then João Pedro, chef's kiss, threw ball to Matoma, and Matoma, my Japanese brother.
Let's cut back to the first episode where Steph said this.
Matoma,
Boy.
I love my Japanese men. Pause. I do love my Japanese men. Matoma, my Japanese baddie, he slots at home, make it 2-0. Brighton are in the driver's seat. 10 minutes later, this is botched, man. I can't keep going like this.
Okay.
10 minutes later, Carlos Noom Cuomo Baliba. That's his name.
Wait, say it again.
That's his name, bro.
His full name.
Carlos Noom Cuomo Baliba. He got a red card. It was his second yellow of the game. He slid in and absolutely chomped one of the Bournemouth players.
I didn't know that was his full name.
Yeah, Carlos Noom Cuomo Baliba.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not even taking the piss. And then Bournemouth decided to be like, hey, let's take advantage of this. Dominated the whole of the second half, of the end of the second half at least. And then they scored in the 93rd minute, David Brooks. And then 97th minute, last kick of the game, keeper's up in the box. Cross comes in, schluck volley from outside of the box. Hits the crossbar as the last kick of the game.
Oh, wow.
Bournemouth were very, very close to bringing it back, but Brighton just edged out. And yeah, João Pedro and Matoma, big ups to you.
Big ups to you. Big ups to you.
Mark was meant to have the Aston versus Crystal game, but he wasn't here. He's not here today, so we won't be talking about that game. What we will talk about though is just quickly. I've got a couple of things before we go into predictions about the Premier League. Let's start off. Steve Cooper was sacked. That's something you
deserved. Let's be
you
honest,
forgot to mention in your one, Nathan. But
quietly
as
as
well.
His last game in charge.
Quietly,
I sort of feel like he knew.
Yeah.
Because going into it, he looked very like he always looks upset with like.
Yeah.
He looks like.
Yeah, that's
yeah. It's their mouth open. Look, I hope they do well. I'd like for them to stay up because they're an easy team to beat. For the future, but yeah, I see them going down.
Yeah, especially without a coach. But another thing as well, let's talk about Man City quickly. Pep Guardiola has re-signed for an extra year.
Oh, and they thought that would be like, hey,
yeah,
let's go big up to you, Pep.
Let's go win.
Edge
break
ball.
this. Okay. Yep. Just kill them. Just absolutely kill them. 4-0.
Yeah,
Mocking.
mate. Look, I don't care if they're the champion.
Were they away or were they at home, Spurs?
They're away.
It was away. It was
It was
at
at the Etihad.
It was at the Etihad.
Yep.
Stay humble, eh?
They ended their 35 game unbeaten streak at home.
Yeah, wow. City's game this week is not easy. So if they
But
bounce back,
it's also not an easy game for us.
it's not, no. If they bounce back against you, this season's just
It's scary. Yeah, it's very
stupid.
scary.
very stupid. But speaking of, let's go on with it. Week 13
Let's go.
of Premier League predictions. We're going to try to go as fast as possible because there is 2 sets of game weeks that we need to go through. First game, 7 in the morning. Brighton at home to Southampton. It's not actually a great game. I just meant great time. Brighton at home to Southampton.
Let's just automatically tip Brighton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next game.
Brighton.
Next match.
Sweet. Next match. This may as well also be the same thing. Brentford at home to Leicester at 2 in the morning. Leicester without a coach. I don't know who's taking over for Leicester City's coach.
I'll bring back Claudio Ranieri.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, no one wants to coach Leicester.
Oh.
It's like the most undesirable job in England at the moment.
I'll manage it. Leicester, if you're watching this, I'll put my hand up. I'll be there tomorrow.
I'll be a physio. Dorka can be the assistant.
I'll download the tactics. That's what I'll do.
I'll get all my coaching badges.
Oh yeah.
See you there.
I'm trying to see here. Blah blah blah. I'm just trying to see because I'm looking at a post from men's first team training will be overseen by Ben Dawson. Ben Dawson, I guess.
It sounds like a TV show character.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
but I'm going Brentford. I think we're all going Brentford in this game.
Yeah, we're going Brentford here.
Brentford.
To be honest.
Yep.
It's Brentford at home, so that's fair.
Why doesn't Vardy just take over, player coach type thing?
Oh,
you know,
honestly,
Red Bulls
do
and
it.
that?
Do it.
Look, yeah, at this point, just
Pure
do it.
Sunday League.
Just retire,
Pure
guys.
Sunday League.
Do a Wayne Rooney at Derby.
Oh, lose what? 20 points. Next game is Crystal at home. Crystal. I actually said Crystal. I actually said Crystal unironically then. That's hilarious. Crystal Palace at home to Newcastle. I'm going draw because, you know.
I'm going draw too with you.
I'm enough of the Newcastle slander because when I slander them away from home, they pull off an upset. So I'm gonna go not an upset, but you know what I mean.
I'll win.
They pull their finger out, as us Aussies would say.
Yeah.
Newcastle to win. Yeah. Crystal Palace.
Yeah, mate.
Stop fucking drawing. Stop drawing.
No, well,
How many draws have they got on this season?
Nathan's prediction's on par at the moment. Let me have a look.
If they're on at least 5 or 6, it's looking good.
They're on 5.
Wait, let me start. Oh, really?
Yeah, they're on 5. They have
this might
they have
put you in
8
call,
they have
dude.
8 points this whole season. Jesus Christ.
1 win, 5 draws.
Yeah. But yeah, draw for me, Nath and Steph going Newcastle. Next game.
Newcastle.
This is probably also a whitewash. Forest at home to Ipswich.
Give me
I want to say
Forest.
whitewash, but I'll go Forest.
Forest
This
3
game also has the margin for those interested. I'm going 2+.
I think I went 2+ as well for Forest.
I'll go 3.
Oh, well, there you go. Next
Oh,
game,
no,
Wolves at home to Bournemouth. Nearly said Brentford. Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. I
Uh,
feel like Wolves are pulling it back, but I'm gonna go draw.
I'm going Bournemouth.
I'm back in
Just like last week.
Wolverhampton, just like last week. I called it, just so you guys know. Who they verse? Sorry?
Fulham.
Insert the clip of them calling me names. Here you go. I'm going Wolverhampton here.
You're a fucking idiot. Yeah. Wolves is 19th.
I'm going Wolverhampton here. And also called Matthias Cunha to score a double, and he also did that too. Matthias Cunha double. I'm going again. I reckon Cunha double, and they're going to win again. So,
Yeah, nice. Thanks.
Yeah,
They
Let
get
it
some.
repeat.
put a multi
Yep.
on it, I dare.
playing it safe. I dare you.
Oh, playing it safe. Are you going to play it safe for this game? West Ham at home to the mighty Arsenal.
West Ham.
I'm not playing anything safe. I'm going
Arsenal.
I'm going the Arsenal.
I am going Arsenal as well.
With Odegaard,
Actually-
I look like a fucking force to be reckoned with, so...
Okay, yeah. I didn't. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You said Odegaard, and I'm like, okay, alright, Arsenal.
Wait, what? You don't agree?
He was
I
thinking
just
about
didn't
it.
watch. I don't watch Arsenal.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I don't
Yeah, we look like a completely different team with Odegaard in the lineup.
Chelsea at home to Aston Villa. Good game. Probably game of the week. If Villa can pull their finger out, I'm going Chelsea.
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 Damn. You know,
Insert the song.
what song?
What's that?
What song?
Remember when that?
There is
never
no
heard that song?
passion. There is no aggression. There is no fucking
song-
mindset.
At the start of every home game, they play that. Ask your brother, he'll know it.
I'll
ask
ask
your
you.
brother,
Yeah, I'll ask you.
Dude, it plays at the start of every game.
I
As if you
actually don't know. No, I don't know. I don't watch Chelsea
Oh
enough.
wow, yeah, mate. The
I'm-
cultured ones will know. All y'all football fans,
I-
y'all know.
I haven't got
actual football fans.
I haven't got enough Chelsea games for homework. Well, I keep getting fucking Everton and fucking Brentford. Next game, Man United. Oh wait, we've got to talk about Man United, but we'll talk about them in a second. Man United at home to Everton.
If they don't win,
If they don't win this, I think Amberim has to be sacked.
sack him.
Yep, get rid of him. I don't care. I don't care if it's 2 games.
I've got United fans. Oh, it's his first game. You know, how do you expect him to learn the system that quickly?
What happened to Sloan?
Dude, you're playing under a new coach. Show him why he deserves to play in that fucking Man United team.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple.
Yeah, you drew to Ipswich.
Ooh,
Ipswich.
just refresh something on my screen.
Look, I really want to go draw here, but I'm going United.
I'm also going
Bro,
United.
didn't know
I
you
see
turned, did you change your name to Dean or something? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Fucker. That's what he meant.
I was going to play it safe, but I'm not going to play it safe.
I was gonna play it. I'm gonna play it slow for
Hey,
it,
that's,
but I'm
that's, a
normal, man, normal.
perfect, that's a perfect reenactment of Dean. Shout out to Dean.
Shout
Shout out
you,
you,
Dean.
Darby.
Shout out to
Hey,
Dean.
I'll see you at Allegiant Stadium, Chich. Nice.
I'll see you.
Is he going?
at work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's gone. Oh,
maybe.
sick.
come with, yeah, man.
You better, you guys,
Oh yeah,
I
man.
believe.
you guys better do a
I
vlog.
believe in... Yes, we
We
will.
will.
An Empire
Vlogging
vlog.
from Allegiant Stadium. You'll see me crying on the plane for 12 hours, but other than that,
We'll go to downtown LA and mustard.
The first mustard reference of the video. Next up, or actually, yeah, Man United. Listen, if you don't pick up the win here, first game in charge at home for Amarim. Door, pack it, go out that. No, actually, door's that way. Door, pack it that way. Go, door.
and you just know Sir Alex is gonna be there, and they're gonna like zoom in on him. Be like,
just
this
gonna be
is
like-
the 5th manager in 5 years at Manchester United.
Is it? No, it's not.
No, I'm taking
No,
it.
it's not.
It's probably fifth in like 7, which
I
is
feel
still
like
not
I feel
good.
like
Moise,
no, I'm not gonna
Van
say. It. I'll
Gaal.
say,
Moyes,
I'll
Van
say
Mourinho.
Gaal,
true.
Mourinho, Ragnick,
I forgot about Ragnick. I forgot about that dude.
Ten
That he's still
Hag,
These are all
Solskjaer,
investments from the bust.
and Amarim. That's 7. That's probably
These are investments from the bust.
Since Van Gaal's been sacked, it's been 7.
But remember he dived in front of the fucking
Oh no, since
official.
Moyes. Sorry, since Moyes. But
You
yeah,
only-
yeah. Well, what a clip. Anyways, enough about United. They should get the win here. We've all predicted United to get the win. Next game, Spurs at home to Fulham. I'm going Spurs. Even though Vicario is just injured, he played 60 minutes with a broken foot against City.
He what's it called? He got surgery today. I just
He
read.
did. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going Spurs.
I'm going Spurs.
I'm going Fulham. Spurs are going to do the most Spurs thing. Beat Man City 4-0. Going to lose at home to Fulham. Arsenal kids, do your job. Thank you very much. They know North London's red, so.
Who is the backup keeper for Spurs? It's going to be Fraser Forster. Nice.
Oh,
How old is he?
okay.
41.
Keep going. All right. No. No, he's probably around that age. But
That's my only upset of the week. So.
next game on paper is match of the week on paper. But I don't know. It could be a Liverpool whitewash for all we know, depending on how City wake up that morning. It's Liverpool at home at Anfield to Manchester City, a big title challenge match. Listen, I've been saying this for weeks now. I think Nate's also been saying this for weeks now. I think Stef's even been saying this for weeks now. If you, in my opinion, get a point against City, there's no way from here you lose the league. There's no way you can drop.
Unless you go on a
drop,
City type run
unle-
that they're on right now.
We've done it before.
I know, but
I don't see it happening.
I
again.
just
Not
with
with this team.
the way you're playing at the moment, I don't see a way where you can drop 10 points, and us or City or even Chelsea for that matter, because they're tied on points, can gain 10 points on you.
I'm knocking on wood right now.
I'm not going to knock on wood, so it doesn't happen. But for your sake, I hope it does. But I'm going Liverpool to beat City.
I'm going Liverpool convincing 3-4-0, and then pressure's really on City.
I'm gonna back my boys. Let's go. Mo Salah FC.
Myself.
I reckon if we win, contract extensions for everyone.
If you win you stop the Premier League season now, go do all the international friendlies. We don't care about the Premier League anymore. Like, just cancel it, give Liverpool the title, leave it at that. Save the players' legs for World Cup qualifiers and shit. because they've won
Have
the
the
league.
trophy. Have the trophy at Anfield. Just like whoever wins this is the winner.
Yeah.
And stop the count.
Stop it. I genuinely, I would, as
Make
long
the
as
Premier League great
Arsenal
again.
are in
Come on.
second. Listen, anyone but City at this point. But that is week 13. Week 14. It's a double game week. Let's kick it off. Ipswich at home to Crystal Palace. Now, obviously, we don't have the hindsight of what happens on week 13. So by the time we actually get to next week's recording, it'll be the day before these games kick off. But obviously, then it releases on a Friday, and then it's behind in the past, so it doesn't make sense. Which is why we're doing the predictions now. I'm going, with all that being said, draw.
You're gonna go Crystal.
Back-to-back draws.
I'm going
for
back-to-back
Crystal.
draws for Crystal Palace.
I'm going draw as well. I'm joining you with that.
I've got Crystal.
Steph,
You've got
you
Crystal.
got Crystal.
Nice.
Big ups, Crystal.
Big ups to Crystal. Next game, Leicester at home to West Ham United.
How are Leicester favourites?
I don't know. That app is stupid. Don't worry about the favourites there.
Okay, I'm going
Heavy
West Ham.
favourites too. Yeah.
I'm going West Ham as well. I nearly actually picked Leicester, but they don't have a coach.
I'm going draw as well for that one. West Ham still haven't started kicking into gear yet, and don't know why.
They kicked into gear last week. Don't you worry, mate.
Yeah, they looked pretty. Well, actually today, as we're recording this, but
Sorry.
at 6:30 in the morning. Damn! Look at the times. Damn, 6:30 in the morning.
36,
Everton.
36. Wow.
At home to Wolves. This has to be the worst game of the week. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go Wolves.
I'm going Everton.
I'm going Wolves. Matthias Cunha double.
3 in a row.
Another double?
double.
Double. Next game is City at home to Nottingham Forest. I do think that this is City's bounce back game. Forest didn't look too good against us, but obviously I did tip him to win the last week. I'm going City though. I'm City bounce back. Finally get a win.
Look, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going draw.
You're going draw.
Mr. Play it.
Nottingham Forest
City
showed decent signs against us. I'm going off the game against us. They showed signs against us.
They showed signs
City
against
played
Liverpool as well.
Yeah, like they were in the game for a bit. This is gonna change. This is gonna change.
We're 9 points ahead of you. What are you talking about?
I'm going draw, dude. Fuck Man City.
Yeah, fuck me. Yeah.
Fuck them in the blue moon. Get the fuck out of
Fuck
here.
Man City.
I'm going Nottingham Forest. The Greek owner, Marinakis. You can fucking do it, mate.
And Edu as well.
I think I miss.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've got Forest too. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Why not?
Chris Wood hat-trick or signs for
Maybe.
City? Haaland gets relegated? Yeah, cool.
Signs for City, starts playing for the Socceroos. Happy days, mate.
Change nationality somehow.
Full Nasha. Next game. Genuinely a hard game for Liverpool. It's Newcastle at home against Liverpool.
I've got Liverpool.
I've also got Liverpool. Yeah.
I've also got Liverpool.
As I said, I don't think there's a way
Curtis
Liverpool
Jones
lose.
double.
I think Liverpool lose to Arsenal in a couple months, and that's the only game you lose. Listen. I have to be optimistic here, Steph. All right, I've got to back my book.
We don't do well at Anfield. Never have.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we're all
3-1
going.
wasn't coming. When that happens, play it back. Forwards.
So we're all going Liverpool. Next game, Southampton at home to Chelsea. Let's just skip this game. It's Chelsea. Yeah.
Cole Palmer.
Come on.
Cole Palmer finally to do something.
Where's he
Maybe.
gone?
Or he almost did something last week and his teammate blocked
Yeah.
him. But, you know.
He went on holiday with Phil Foden.
Yeah. Yeah. No one's talking about Phil Foden. Maybe we should
He's
start
Very
the
quiet
conversation.
down there.
Yeah, maybe we should start that
Didn't-
Very
conversation.
quiet.
Wasn't
Wasn't
there
he
someone
player
that
of the season
won
last
player of the season?
Oh yeah, didn't
He
he
stole my line!
Is this a fake video? Is this a fake video? Splash.
Yeah, next game could be a tough game, and if United don't pick up a win in week 13, I'd be really embarrassed if we lost to them. It's Arsenal at home to Man United, 7:15 in the morning. Great time, fantastic time. I'm going Arsenal, but if United beat us, we won't hear the end of it for the rest of the fucking season.
I'm going us. I think we win. Much like the game against Nottingham Forest. 2-3-0. I don't see them scoring against us. Especially if given it's Timber, Calafiori,
If they're healthy.
Saliba, and Gabriel.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm Jade. Anyways,
You know what I think?
I'm
I think this will be Ruben's first win.
you not tip? You tipped them last week.
United.
Yeah, you said they were going to beat Ipswich.
Okay, I'm picking
No,
draw.
no.
Sorry.
Okay. You said sorry, Everton. Yeah, you said you're beating Everton, but you're going draw against us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. That's the problem. I can see it. But
Small club mindset. It's okay. Anyway.
United should not be.
Sorry,
small
when are
club.
Champions League games this midweek or next
Well,
week?
they can't be this midweek
They can't.
because it's Premier League. Is it? I don't think there's any Champions League until like near
February?
Christmas time.
No, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Champions League tomorrow.
Fucking hell! Can't wait for someone to complain about the
Arsenal are versing Sporting tomorrow away.
fixtures. Oh well.
What's saying, dude?
Oh,
And we've got
Ruben,
Madrid.
not there
There's no Premier. Oh, the Premier is like
Prem's on the weekend.
on next Thursday. So we have 3 games
Mhm.
against Madrid and then City
And then Newcastle.
and then Newcastle.
And then you got the.
I used to pray for times like this.
I can't. Why can't I not remember the derby between Everton and Liverpool? What it's called? Why can't I not remember the
The
name?
Merseyside derby.
Merseyside
derby.
derby. Yeah, you've got that
Newcastle
after.
derby.
So I mean, you're gonna win 6-0 that anyway. But there's a different story. Next game, Villa. Sorry, Aston at home to Brentford.
Aston.
I'm going draw.
I'm going draw.
I've got Aston to win 2-0. Actually, Brentford 2-0. Done.
Away from
Oh
home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Next game is Fulham at home to Brighton. I'm going Brighton. I'm going
Yeah, I'm
Brighton.
gonna go.
I'm going Fulham. They're gonna
Huh?
be G'd from that win against Tottenham.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
I
Brighton,
see Fulham.
Brighton are good though.
Yeah.
They got Matoma.
And you. They have Iwobi.
And Webby's just got long
And
hair.
Will Smith Rowe.
Yeah, they do have Smith Rowe.
Oh, sorry. United's B team. Arsenal's B
Reece
team.
Nelson.
Who?
Bernd Leno. Oh,
So why
Hunter
didn't you
Burn.
tip them last week? You
I
tipped
did.
Wolves.
No.
Yeah,
You did.
You did.
Yeah, and you. This is new week, cuz. New week.
Insert clip where we assaulted him. Sorry.
Insert clip of them telling me to fucking suck a dick.
Whoa.
Suck a dick.
And the final game
Uh,
of the Premier League predictions is Bournemouth
Topspur?
at home to Topspur.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pick Bournemouth.
I'm going draw.
I'm going draw.
A lot of draws
James
from you, Nathan.
Madison.
Just play it safe.
James Madison. I got 1, 2, 3,
That's this week though.
4,
What about last week?
5 draws just this week.
And then last week?
That's all right. What did we talk about last week? Mate, there's a reason I'm on top of the leaderboard, yeah?
Are you?
Barely.
What do you?
Barely.
Oh, I'm
Barely.
4th.
Yeah, but you
I'm
didn't.
last.
You didn't put your tips in for 4 weeks, so that's an.
If I'm still I'm not far from you. I'm only 10 off.
That's the Premier League predictions for this / last week / a lot of weeks. But we now have the homework spins for just week 13. We're not doing homework for week 14 because that'll be in the next week's episode anyway. But week 13, who wants to go first for the homework spins?
I'll go first.
He's going
Bring
first.
me up. Pull it up.
There is
Put a
no,
shit on me.
there's no game number 6 or 10 because that is both the Arsenal and Liverpool games. You are getting game number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting Chelsea again at
Okay.
home to Villa.
Okay. Don't worry. I actually don't mind that game. Very good. Very swag. I like it.
I don't mind it. I don't
Doesn't
mind
mind
it.
Steph, I'll spin for you next.
You can spin whenever you like.
I'm spinning as we
Spin.
speak.
You guys know I like long walks on the beach. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I actually really do like long walks on the beach.
Well, this one's very close. We got number 4, which is Nottingham Forest at home to.
But you know what I don't like? I don't like watching Ipswich Town. That's what I
You don't like long walks in the forest?
I'm going next.
That's
I'm going next.
Oj.
Please, I just don't want a shit game. I got a shit game. Tottenham at home to Fulham.
Fun.
Hey, that's a good game, mate.
It's
You-
Tottenham.
games, ball.
I've watched Tottenham 4 times this season.
Yeah.
4. Give me something
Yeah.
new.
And you.
Yeah, and you? I'm gonna make sure to say "and you" with empire on the back.
And also,
Oh my god,
can't
we have
don't
to
as
do
well.
the can't don't
It's
and then
gotta be-
another show we release and,
Yeah.
you.
It's gotta be
No,
done.
it has to be yeah and you.
Yeah, and you. All
Alright.
proceeds go to the Dino Mac Foundation.
Did it-
Um,
Big ups Dino Mag. I'm gonna get that tattooed here. Dino Mac Foundation.
In Vegas.
in Vegas. But Mark is getting his spin as well. Let's do it.
Who's that?
Mark, if he shows up on the podcast next week, we'll be getting game number 8. Oh, no. No, it's not. It is not. It's game number 1. It's Brighton at home to Southampton. Mark, it's a great game for you to watch. You love watching
you can wake
Fabian
up early on
Hosler.
Saturday.
He loves watching Fabian Hosler. So
Fabian, yeah.
big ups to everyone. And big ups to fucking Tottenham again. All right.
Can I make a comment that it's fucking hot as...
Yeah, it's very hot. I've had to turn my
Wait,
fan up. Once again, if you hear our fans, we're sorry. It is boiling. Let's move on. Let's stay with soccer/football, but in this country,
Football.
it's called soccer.
I love football.
Sydney FC. Steph,
See, boys.
take it away.
Listen here, little wanderers. You thought you could come into our home and do... You thought you could beat us. Listen.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, to be fair, Sapswood, cold celebration, my friend. But your friends Barello and Milanovic, please, every time we verse you do that, please. Because our team and our coach is levels above you and yours. Levels. It's not even a competition. Courtney Perkins, my MVP. Joe Lolly back from injury, instant impact. It's all we've been missing for the past couple of weeks. Costa was a bit quiet, but then UAM comes off the bench. Oh,
Or
my
I don't know
goodness.
why he was on the bench in the first place, but
Because we just wanted Costa to have a bit of an impact.
Mm.
But yeah, because Costa's still injured.
yeah, he's playing hurt for sure.
From all that OnlyFans
Yeah.
he's filming.
And then Mata came on, gave us the ball 4 times because I think his agent's like, "Hey, you signed for the wrong club." And then so they end up losing 4-2 in the derby.
Should have been
The
five.
RBB, it should have been 5, but hey, VAR, whatever. The thing that made me laugh though, and all respects to the RBB, I'm not scared of yous, but I don't want problems. I'm just a lad. I like my City FC is my team. Yelling at your players after the game is so funny. That is the funniest thing to me personally. My cousins, they hang out with the RBB boys. They were saying like, if you don't want to wear this jersey, take it off. We'll find someone else who actually wants to play. They were rubbish. They were absolutely rubbish. Nate, did you watch the game?
I did. I sure did.
They were shocking. And I like how they ripped flares at the end of the game. Oh, we did it because the cops wouldn't let us march. And it's like, yeah, good one. It's nice. I feel like we're gonna make a deep finals run, Sydney FC. And yeah, very, very, very happy with our performance.
One of the top lads that's done it. I don't know about for the past 4 years in a row, but he's won it 4 years now. He is your world drivers champion, Maximilian Verstappen.
I just realized what a weekend for me and my sporting teams.
Yeah. It's a great weekend to be Steph. Last week was a shit weekend, but this week it's a great week.
Let me jump in with this.
Yes, take over.
Go on, Nathaniel.
You're not gonna hear this. You're gonna hear this much. Steph might get a bit of how you going. Max Verstappen is one of the greatest of all time. He showed why. Given anyone else was in that McLaren this season, it would have been a lot closer. If not, he might have lost the title. But just staying in there with probably the 4th or 5th slowest car shows how good he is in the car. It's not just the car; it's driving the car, and he just shows his head and shoulders above everyone on the grid right now, including Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso. He's just in a different world. It was a good season though. Out of the past 3-4 years, it's been the best season, probably in history. Let's be honest. First time ever that there's been 7 different drivers that have won multiple races. Every race you go into, you don't know who's winning it. After the first 9 races, I think Red Bull won the first 7.
Yeah.
After that, or something like that. Sorry, they won.
Not Red
7
Bull.
the first 9.
Verstappen.
Sorry, Verstappen.
Verstappen.
Sergio Perez, man, absolute rubbish.
Mate, he's
Max Verstappen, big ups. I know everyone hates him. I still have a soft spot for him. Always have, but he's just showing why he's the best. And
surprised.
congratulations on your fourth in a row.
I was in a row.
And
It is in a row.
it'll be 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
He's only 4 out of 4 drivers to ever do it. Big ass Max Verstappen.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Did it. Well
I'm
deserved.
glad you can admit that, man. I'm really happy.
Hey, it was always there. It's just
Yeah, it's just like hidden away inside.
it's hidden away inside. I have respect. Respect earned,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
deserved. So
But yeah,
Shocked. Brings a tear to my eye.
if we talk about this race quickly,
that's coming from a full blown Lewis that has supported.
which speaking of Lewis Hamilton's was his
Speaking of Lewis Hamilton,
one of his best
What a
races
drive.
of the season. So,
one of his best drives of the season. Unfortunately, he messed up in qualifying, which put him at the back of the grid in Q3, which made him 10th going into the race. George Russell, his teammate, on pole position. But in all honesty, had it been Lewis on pole, he would have finished 30 seconds ahead of everyone.
Mm.
He was just popping out fastest lap, fastest lap, fastest lap, fastest lap, one after the other. Fantastic, showing why he still got it after comments made by his boss, saying that everyone has a shelf life, not as good as you get older.
oh,
Wrong
How
comment
do
to
you
make.
say that, man? I hope. I really, really hope that Ferrari and Mercedes just go back and forth next year.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry for that.
hope
wanna see that
Ferrari
so
just.
badly for the sake
I'd
of
love for Lewis to get his 8th in Ferrari, man.
I'll be I'm having goosebumps thinking about him getting eighth.
That's
in
the
Ferrari.
dream. He can do it next year or the year after, and then call it. That's all I want to say, honestly. But yeah, very sad, upsetting from Toto to be saying that.
Yeah.
After the guy who's given you everything, has made you relevant over the last 10 years, has given you
Yeah,
everything,
that's
given you all the titles, constructors, championships, and to just flick him because he wants to leave and fulfill his dream by going to Ferrari. So I don't know, a bit disappointing, but it is what it is, and that's business. It's Formula One for you.
That's the name of the game.
What's the name of the game? So yeah, George Russell winning the Las Vegas Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton in 2nd, and Carlos Sainz in 3rd.
Wow.
Yep. But
Big ups, Carlo.
I want to talk about Pierre Gasly because I tipped him to win last week, and well, he DNF'd.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, what happened to him?
his car blew up basically. On
Oh,
him. Yeah.
Maybe I should have
Lost
tipped.
all power.
Maybe I should
Nathan's
have tipped
Coming
every
sorry.
up back.
Dorcas thinking like fuck it, he's driving and the engine just going.
Basically,
No, I know,
driving and poof, the back out of the car.
Yeah. I can imagine I would have heard about it if he exploded in 3 pieces.
Yeah, he didn't explode.
But there's another race in next week. Even though it doesn't really matter at this point for the driver championship, but the constructor.
Now it's just everyone's gonna get the gloves off.
Does it matter
Good racing.
for constructor at all? No, not really. Oh,
Constructors, yes. It's between Ferrari and McLaren. Red Bull need a dream to win.
We do really need a dream.
But yeah,
So let's get
Good.
your quick predictions on the constructor standings. Who do you think's going to win out of McLaren and Ferrari?
I'm going with McLaren.
No, okay, well then.
They're too consistent.
Oh,
Yeah, Ferrari, you don't know what's gonna happen with them.
I'll say Ferrari for the sake of being different. How's that sound?
I respect it.
I don't know. I'm
If
Italian.
Ferrari pull something out and like McLaren's just crash every race, respect to you, brother.
Big
But
ups.
Qatar Grand Prix is there a point of naming a winner?
There's no
point.
point.
We'll just say
It's done.
we will just say Max Verstappen wins every single race for the rest of the season, and then we just won't talk about those races unless it matters with like
I don't
someone
think
explodes
he's even gonna
or
drive.
something.
I could just put Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull for the last 2
Bro.
races.
If they put Yuki in that seat and he outperforms Sergio, swap them.
That's what I think. I actually think they'll do that for one of the races.
They should, bro. Max should just go on holiday now. Why not?
Yeah, Max, just go on holiday. You've done what you need to do. There's no point.
Well, did he lift the?
He
He
won
lifted
the World Driver Championship. Yeah.
So he lifted it.
Won
Okay.
the top.
So theoretically, he can just go on a holiday now.
Correct.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Last year he won it earlier, no? Earlier than this?
Yeah, it wasn't last season.
Like 8
very
races left?
dominant. Yeah.
Last season was 8 races left.
Yeah.
Won it in Mexico, I think.
Yeah. Wow.
That is
Probably
cool.
earlier.
Yeah. Wow.
That'll never be done again.
That's crazy. But yeah, Max. Congratulations. Congratulations to Max Verstappen. 4 in a row.
My boy.
Will he do 5? I don't know. You'll have to find out next season. When does that start back up?
See.
March.
March.
First race will be there. See you all
Another
there.
vlog.
Is Melbourne the first one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
First race of the season.
Melbourne's always first.
Oh, no,
it
they
used
just
to
won
be.
the bid back.
Oh.
Since 2020 they lost it. COVID.
So is it back to being first, or is it Bahrain again?
Correct. Back to being
Back
first.
to being first. Oh, well, there you go. You'll be getting the
So
first
it's
race.
Lewis
of the
Hamilton's
season.
first race. We get all the rookies debuting.
Nice.
Can't wait. We'll see you all there.
We'll see you. Well, I won't, but they'll see
I'll
you.
see you
They'll see.
at Albert Park Street Circuit, brother.
They'll see you at two
I'll
different
see you at
places.
Crown Towers.
See you.
Two different places in 2 months.
See you at the circuit and see you at the stadium as well. If you know,
Correct.
you know. We'll get to that later. But NFL. Let's talk about.
You just could talk about. Okay, can you talk about NFL? Because I really need.
Yeah, that's fine. Go.
All right, Dorian, you're just gonna talk because I don't know anything that happened.
That's okay. Which means I'll probably end up talking about the Ravens as well. While Steph's not here, which means I got to bring up the stats. But
Baltimore.
NFL. Let's start off with the Saints. How'd the Saints do this week?
Mate, we actually did well this week. Derek Carr, great performance. Probably one of your best performances of the season. We had the bye.
Yeah.
Sit on the couch, Derek, and
Stay there.
stay there.
I'll talk about the Falcons. So we got 45 sacks in the game. Absolute insanity. Like crazy. We had the best defensive game ever, and we versed the bye as well. So I don't know. It's the bye. What can we do?
45 sacks, bro. Not bad.
Not bad.
I had overs on that. I had money on overs.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about the Steelers. Mark is a Steelers fan, but he is not here. Steelers lost to the Browns. Steelers will go and beat the Ravens without scoring a touchdown. They'll go and beat the Falcons without scoring a touchdown. Yet they can't beat Jameis Winston, that quarterback. Hey.
And we all started to believe that they could make it. That was the real deal. But
Yeah, look,
yeah, it just undoes all that.
look, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, absolute snowstorm. I don't know if you saw it. Absolute snowstorm took over
Cool.
after about half time in this game.
It was within 10 minutes too, since it started until
Yeah,
it was full.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like then a kicker had to try and make a kick through the snow. I think he made it, to be fair, but
Yeah, I think he did.
that's ridiculous. Another good game from Russell Wilson. 21 for 28 throwing, 270 yards and a touchdown. Not bad. Other than that, yeah, it was shit. Shit game. Shit game from both teams. Absolute shit team. Like both teams fumbled like crazy. 2 fumbles for the Steelers, 3 for the Browns. One of them for the Steelers wasn't even forced. They just fumbled. Jameis Winston though is the GOAT. He just is. He didn't play well, but he's just the GOAT.
Good.
The pre-match speech that he had beforehand, absolutely crazy. The guy's a psycho. And the Browns went from the most hated quarterback in the NFL to the most lovable quarterback in the NFL. And there's no in between. Deshaun Watson to Jameis Winston. Myles Garrett, 3 sacks, 3 tackles for losses as well. Absolutely monster game from him, showing why he is one of the best. And yeah, the Browns defense prevails and is the reason they win this game. The Steelers next week do play Joe Burrow and the Bengals, who are coming off a bye. So hopefully they can do well. Let's talk about the Ravens now. Steph's team. Steph has gone to do some business. They beat the Chargers today. The Harbaugh. How do you say the names? Harbaugh or Harbaugh? The coaches, both the coaches, the brothers. Finally gets a win over his brother as well. I'm pretty sure it's Jim Harbaugh, the coach of the Ravens. I never know which one is which. Finally gets a win over his brother. We say it basically every week. Derrick Henry. You're a monster, my friend. You are a monster.
If he's not in MVP conversations,
Listen, I have
I think Lamar's going to win it, but
my stat of the week says otherwise, but we'll get to that.
let's hear it. Let's get.
We'll get to that. But yeah, Ravens pull up and win in SoFi. I'm pretty sure they're at SoFi. Pull up and win 30-23. No touchdown no points once again for Baltimore in the first quarter. I think that's the 4th time in 5 games.
They've gone scoreless.
Not good, but then they bring it back in the second quarter and the 4th quarter. And yeah, look, Lamar had a decent game, 177, 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 140 yards. No touchdowns, but 140 yards. And defensively, both teams were sort of, yeah. I mean, Justin Herbert had a pretty shit game for his standard, to be honest. But it was a bit of a nothing game. But next week, the Falcons versus the Chargers.
Ooh.
And the Aints, I'll forever call them the Aints, forever. The Aints, they versus the Rams. Which, speaking of the Rams, my stat of the week does come from that game. Saquon motherfucking Barkley in total had 302 yards on the game.
Holy shit.
255 rushing yards included in that, and 2 touchdowns as well to go with it. And Derrick Henry, obviously, as I said, had 140 rushing yards. So, these two are neck and neck at the moment when it comes to the rushing crown, right? We have Derrick Henry on 1,299 yards rushing. Saquon's on 1,392. Saquon has about 100-ish yards in it over him at the moment. The stupid stat. The next best rusher, which is Josh Jacobs I'm pretty sure it's Josh Jacobs from the Packers, has almost 400 yards less than the both of them.
Wow.
Sorry, no, that's less than Derrick Henry, which means it's about 500 less than Saquon. So
that's insanity.
My prediction is, who do you think will end up with the rushing crown? Will it be Saquon or will it be Derrick Henry?
I'm going Saquon.
Yeah,
because there are games when Derrick Henry gets like 50, 60.
Yeah.
But Saquon can go for 250, but then the next game goes for 150.
Yeah.
And that's the discrepancy of 100.
The big thing is for both of them is if their knees will stay healthy. That's the big thing.
Of course.
Because both of them are very susceptible to knee injuries. But look, I do think it's going to be neck and neck right until the last game of the season. Next week, the Ravens, because I didn't actually look it up, Ravens play the Eagles. Oh, there you go. They verse each other. There you go. They verse each other. So, what, 400 yards between both of them? Yeah.
Yeah, 200 each.
200 each, yeah, fuck it. Why not?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, didn't know they were playing each other. That's a big game for the Ravens as well, especially because Eagles haven't been too crash shots by the fact that they are 9-2. Hey, remember the Falcons beat them. Remember that.
We
know. And Steph is back just as we finish talking about NFL. Steph does return. So let's move on to the NRL. We only have one thing to talk about when it comes to the NRL, and that is Ben Hunt has finally signed with...
Hunt. Rhymes with cunt.
Ben Shunt.
Ben Prick. He has signed with the Broncos, going back to the club that he dropped the ball in the grand final against. Sorry,
wow, what a moment. I remember that.
Yeah. I mean, apparently he also said in an interview or in a bit of a message that since he's left the Broncos for those 7 years, he's watched every single Broncos game. Now, I don't think that's true.
How does that work? What if they're playing at the same time?
That's why.
He's like, mate, I got Foxtel, mate. Look, I got Foxtel.
He's got Foxtel in the change room?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. I'm trying to watch the game.
Shut up, Tony Staggs is doing a run.
Watch the fucking Bronx.
Yeah, he will be pairing Adam Reynolds or Ezra Mam, or he'll be playing in the 9 or off the bench because they got Walters at the 9. I don't know, man.
Very fucking strange.
It's a weird signing. I think he just wanted to go home.
They're gonna force one of those players out.
I think,
and I don't see it being Walters given. Oh no, his dad's not there anymore, so
yeah, his dad's not there.
Walters actually getting heated, so
yeah, could go straight to the bench.
See ya, Walters. Get the fuck out of here, mate.
But I don't even think we mentioned this. Did we mention Addo-Carr signing with the Parramatta Eels? I don't think we did, but yeah,
I don't think so. But
Addo-Carr has signed with Parramatta Eels.
You do you, man.
Yeah, he's gonna go pair next to Lomax, where they're both gonna go from 16th to 15th. Next up, we have wrestling time.
Bro, did you guys say I got the new women's belt?
Way. We'll speak about that a bit later on, but we're not going to talk about WWE first. Because there is a pretty big show that did happen this past week. AEW. We don't like to talk about AEW, but there's a lot of talking points from Full Gear this week. Let's start it off with the 0 hour or kickoff, which I don't know why they call it a 0 hour, but whatever. Big Boom AJ. They bring the boom. That's what they do.
The double chunk chocolate cookie.
He beat QT Marshall in, can I be honest, a very fun celebrity match. Like, if you're going to do a celebrity match and your name's not Logan Paul or Bad Bunny, this is how you do it. Or Pat McAfee. This is how you do it.
I'm sorry, Logan Paul had the best one of all times. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest is goated as the celebrity goat match.
Ever. I think it's the best.
Nothing comes close. Nothing will come close ever.
Yeah. No, but...
Sorry, get back to your...
Hold on.
Double chocolate cookies.
Didn't Logan Paul and The Miz have a 5-star wrestling class? Anyways, the Rizzler, which is crazy to say on this podcast, they had the Rizzler come out and stand next to the Big Show, which was fucking hilarious because he's 3'7" and Big Show's like what 6, 10, 11?
6'9"?
11.
Oh.
Yeah, about that. To be honest, he's probably 6'8" now with the way he stands because of his fucking knees.
The way he
His
stands,
knees
he's
are like
6'5".
Yeah.
He's 6 foot tall.
Now is it crazy to say that the Rizzler's more over than the White Six?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, no, it's
I
not.
completely agree. It's not wild. It's not wild. I said this. I'm sorry. I said this about the White Six the week after they debuted. You can go all the way back when I said they lost all their aura. They lost everything after they debuted. Like actually.
No, I don't know if it was the week after. I think it was 2 weeks after. Because then they had the first bow vignette.
Sorry, shoot me in the head like they did to Chad Gable, even though he survived.
And he wasn't shot. I don't know.
He wasn't
how he got
shot.
that bullet hole.
I don't know what happened there.
But yeah, no, Big Justice as well. A pretty good spear, all things
Bro, that
considered.
spear was killer. It was better than the fucking move I did on my bed.
Whoa, Big Justice, man. What a guy. They're fucking massive, man. They're actually fucking
Good on him.
They're good on him.
Good on him.
Oh, sorry.
How many booms is that, Steph?
I don't know. Someone has to tell me. I gotta do it.
But that's what Iwobi's gonna. That's what Iwobi's gonna celebrate.
Wait, should I do
know
the
how
boom
long-
dance? Let me do the boom
Which
dance.
one?
only
Wait,
one
which
dance.
one? Which boom dance?
Go to Kingston, man.
There's 3. Oh yeah.
We bring the boom. That's what we. I'm wearing tights. Everyone, shut up. I am wearing pants.
Yeah, he's wearing pants. Don't worry. But the reports are that Big Boom AJ actually wrestled with a broken foot. Like before the match, he had the broken foot and he still wrestled. So hey, big respect to AJ. He is a former wrestler, to be fair.
Respect kayfabe, huh?
Respect. He does respect it. Can't respect it. Don't respect it. But
Can't respect that respect.
But
Yeah, I do,
then we'll
so.
move on to the actual Full
I
Gear
do.
show. We'll move on. We won't talk about everything that happened in Full Gear because there's a lot of shit. AKA, I'm like Kobe with it happened. We don't want to talk about that guy.
I'm like Kobe with
I'm like Kobe Bryant. Sorry, I'm like Kobe Bryant. But Will Ospreay puts over Carl Fletcher in what is a career-defining win for Carl Fletcher. Daniel Garcia finally wins a title in AEW, beating the scapegoat for the TNT title, Jack Perry. Bobby Lashley beats Swerve Strickland in his AEW debut. What are your thoughts on that, Nath?
I understand it.
Yeah.
You got the new guy to come in, beat someone who's over heavily at the moment, who's won like their last couple matches.
Yeah. Like,
Feud-wise, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But
imagine though because if you think back to when, for example, Kurt Angle debuted in TNA, and his first match was against Samoa Joe. And they had the exact same conversation there, where it was like, yeah, sure, it makes sense for Kurt to win, but what if you give it to Joe? How big of a moment would that be for Samoa Joe?
Yeah.
Could have been the same thing here, but they still make Swerve look strong in defeat, even after the match. So, no complaints there. But the main event was batshit crazy. Everything that happened during the main event and after the main event. It was a match between John Moxley, and Orange Cassidy. And with the help of the Death Riders, which is who they're now referred to, the BCC.
Death Riders?
Yeah.
That's
You can't say that.
I bleeped it, don't worry.
That's
That's
so-
so sick, man.
That's so good.
That's so good. But yeah, Mox beats Orange Cassidy in an absolutely brutal match. It wasn't even a match, bro. It was a fight. Let's be real. Like, blood. It's a Moxley match and blood. And then the shit starts to hit the fan. After the match, the Death Riders attempt to poison Orange Cassidy with basically bleach. And then Hangman Adam Page comes out to make the save. And then Christian Cage comes out and teases cashing in his title opportunity. And then Jay White comes out and stops that from happening. And then the heels, or the Death Riders, rush to the back of the arena where they almost get ran over by Darby Allin. And
What is going on
This
here?
is all in the space of about 10-15 minutes.
What in the WCW?
Yeah.
is going on here?
That's like WrestleMania 40, but on
Bro,
absolute
what is the
steroids.
like
crack.
AEW? That's some YouTube type shit.
Yeah.
Like backyard wrestling.
Yeah. KBW, shout out.
And Moxley left WWE because like he wanted freedom and shit. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck out, he
Bleaching
never come back to the
bleaching
E-brand.
people and getting
Get
ran
out.
over. No, he can come back for like the Hall of Fame speech. That's about it.
No, fuck him.
Come back for the Shield reunion.
Yeah, come back for the Shield. Get triple powerbomb through the announce table. Never get up.
Oh.
Said it.
But yeah, no.
Over the bloke.
I mean, this show was like hit or miss. I mean, Osprey and Fletcher was good. The main event was chaos. Other than that, not really much that we missed. Besides, actually, Big Boom AJ, which you can go watch on YouTube. You can go watch that match. It's good fun. You get to see the Rizzler as the timekeeper. Steph, do the Rizzler. Thank you. Thank you. But let's move on to the E. Double E. And...
I love double E.
Thanks, Vladimir. Oh my god, fuck the Judgment Day. That's where we're starting it off.
Bro,
We're starting it off with fuck the Judgment Day.
Judgment Day has run its course. Please,
Judgment
fucking
Day.
end it.
Judgment Day has run its course. They beat the Viking War Machine Raider Experience for the tag titles. Listen, it was just the basic.
I hate that, bro. They just win like that all the time.
It's just 184 days, 2 title defenses.
That's a joke.
I thought
No, that's not a joke.
I thought her title reign was bad.
She was defending the title on SmackDown against Mia Yim, and yet no one talks about how shit the Judgment Day are. I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it.
As soon as Judgment Day's done, Carlito and JD McDonough are getting released.
No, not JD. No, not JD. That's my guy.
JD's gone. See you later.
No, that's
see you later. Pop one off.
No, JD and Finn will forever be a thing. But yeah,
get out of here.
They retained their titles. Yeah, should have lost it. Who are they gonna lose the titles to? Who? What? Nathan Frazier and Axiom? That'd be actually really good.
Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy.
Surely they come back one last run, do a John Cena, and then piss off.
Oh my god, Jeff Hardy's coming out the Rumble.
Oh well, we didn't predict that in our Rumble predictions, which will be coming out at some point. I know.
I forgot they're part of TNA, and TNA got that working relationship with the E, you know.
I believe in the Hardys.
I reckon next week they're gonna come out during the New Day reunion.
Speaking of the New Day reunion, great segment between.
Great segue. Yeah.
Well, segue and segment between the New Day. Well, for starters, they lost to the Alpha Academy, which, I mean, they did it well. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. Fantastic. One of the best promos.
I honestly think it is the best, and this is hot take. This is the best WWE segment since the trial of Sami Zayn.
Yeah. It felt real.
Yeah.
It felt like a bit of them like coming out like their real side, but they didn't really want to diss each other.
Yeah.
Just the argument, a heated argument. It felt real.
Oh,
like they waited to go backstage.
Oh, Woods is gonna kill him. Brilliant. Woods is gonna kill E next week. Woods is going to kill Big E next week if he shows up.
You think? I still think Kofi's gonna turn.
No, because Kofi can't be the heel. He can't be the heel. He's too much. He's too lovable. Whereas like,
I don't know, man. The way he was raising his voice and shit. Actually, I'm like, he can talk, dude.
Oh, he can. He can.
He did a good job.
Oh my god.
Steph, did you see the promo?
Saw bits of it, yeah.
Oh man, you have to go. You have to go and watch it, man.
I saw the end part, and then they're like staunching, and Xavier was like,
Yeah, you have to watch that whole segment from when the match ends, because they start arguing from the ring, and then the camera follows them up the ramp, the whole way.
Yeah, it's a gorilla, and then
they're still arguing through gorilla, and then just as you go through the doors of gorilla, they're standing there having an argument, in one of the best segments, probably the best segment of the year, hands down. But
let's just say year of overall maybe. It's up there with like the Y6 debut.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I feel like this will have more of a payoff than what the White Six are doing at the moment.
Yeah.
But the White Six was teased.
WrestleMania 40 happened this year, so let's not jump the gun.
I'm saying I'm saying segment. I'm saying segment though.
Seriously, the whole thing was a segment, the movie.
No, I'm not talking about the whole of WrestleMania. The only thing that can come close to it, in my opinion, this year is when Cody died to The Rock, when The Rock's beating him backstage.
That's probably number one.
That's probably number one, yeah, but this is very, very close to it, in my opinion. But
I agree.
One thing they kind of announced weirdly on the show, they didn't actually show it in live time. I think they did it before the show. And then they showed a replay of it. The Women's Intercontinental Championship has been announced. Tournament matches start next week. It's probably going to be the exact same tournament that's happening with the United States, except it's going to culminate probably at the first Raw on Netflix. Seeing as it started 2-3 weeks after the US one has started. Who have you got to win that title? I have a pretty good option.
Who's your thoughts?
Lyra.
I saw that on
Lyra,
Twitter.
yeah.
A lot of people were saying Lyra.
Well, I don't have to. I don't have Twitter, but
I know what
I'm gonna lie. I can't remember half the women. Let me check.
I think it should be either Lyra or Io. Should be one of them.
I was thinking EO as well.
Yeah,
I want EO to hold that.
unless you just chuck it on like Natalia for the sake of it. I don't know.
No, that'd be dumb, bro. That'd be so dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the current Raw superstars.
I saw someone be like, because you know how China won the men's IC title?
Yeah.
They should give it to Rhea Ripley, but then it's like then her feud with Liv dies. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Unless Tiffany cashes in Wargames.
There's not many women on the roster that
There's
aren't
not,
in
no.
like factions either.
Yeah, I think
Actually, you know what? Maybe Zelina.
I could see Zelina Vega. She's one of the best talkers on the microphone, but not as the first. I don't think.
Yeah, I think probably get
Lyra or Io. They had a vignette
Lyra.
for Lyra and Dakota Kai as well, to be fair. Not on this
I'll go
Raw,
Lyra.
but in past Raws. So
I'd give it to Zelina though, honestly. Yeah, if
I'd give it to like Shayna Baszler. How's that sound? I love Shayna Baszler.
it sounds, but that's about it. It sounds.
Generals gather in their masses.
In the masses!
War Games predictions, ladies and gentlemen. War Games is this weekend. I'll see you at Nathan's house. But
Dropping the Addy down below. See you there.
pull up there.
It's
Well, Nate, you cut out.
Nate, sorry, no, you cut
cut
out.
out, Nate.
sorry. Oh, okay. It's
Say
at
again?
No, Nate, you cut out again. No, okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave
Oh,
it. We'll leave it. Yeah,
don't
we'll
worry
leave
about
it.
it. Sorry.
We'll leave it. We'll
Sorry,
leave it.
man.
We'll
I
leave
hope
it.
you vaguely. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. But War Games.
5%.
Before Raw, they actually only had 3 matches on the show. But they've now announced another 2 on top of it. So let's start off women's War Games match. You've got Team Rhea, I suppose, versus
Really?
Team
Yeah. Bianca said it.
Liv,
Bianca said
I
on
suppose. I don't know.
Yep.
But it's going to be Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae versus Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Naomi, and probably Bailey. They haven't officially announced it, but it's probably Bailey. Or
It'll probably be on SmackDown. Yeah.
or it might be a returning Charlotte Flair. I don't know. One of the two. Either way. Who do you boys have winning this match?
Who has the advantage? I don't know yet.
The advantage is with Team Rhea. They Bianca picked up the win over Nia Jax due to Bailey distraction. So there was a bit of a look as
I'm
well
going-
at the end
I
of the
was
match.
not expecting that.
Yeah, there was a bit of a look at the end of the match between Bailey and Bianca. That was like a respect
nod.
like a respect thing. So
Mm.
Bianca might turn her feelings around against Bailey. But yeah, Nathan, who you going with?
I'm going the heel side. First reason, they have both champions. I don't see how you can make them look weak. And probably the number 1 contender, who's Stratton. And they're actually doing great work. I actually don't mind
Yeah.
that side of it. The other side's just put together how you going. And I think Naomi or Bianca, whoever did attack Jade, turns in the match and then turns on them.
That's my exact reasoning. I do think
That's why exactly, yeah.
I
So-
think you could even have Jade come out.
Or Jade, yeah, and then
And then-
attack one of them. And then there's a heel turn in there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Yeah,
I-
that'd be cool.
And then the champions stay where they deserve to be.
But do you, if it's Bianca, because people are saying, by the way, it's Bianca. How could it be
I think it's
Bianca?
Naomi. I think it's Naomi.
How can it be Bianca when she was in the match?
She was, yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense that why would she waste her United States
Yeah.
title?
To then go and
Like
check on her.
opportunity.
No, man.
And then to be like, she was like, oh, do I stay? Do I go? If she didn't care, she would have just continued wrestling, right?
Yeah,
It just doesn't make
it
sense.
doesn't make sense. So it's probably
I think it was Naomi.
Yeah.
I think it's Naomi. I reckon she did
Why?
the big ass thing. Ass thing. She fell off
the
like,
rear view
loading dock,
into a
fell
car.
onto a car.
But why would Naomi
Oh
do
my
that?
I don't know.
Take it to a local hospital.
I don't know. Maybe
Dude, why does anyone turn in wrestling, dude? You serious? What do you mean? Why?
jealousy.
She'll have her reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like how you're champion and with the
Yeah.
and then all that bullshit, cuz.
But
And everyone thinks it's already what's it called?
Bianca.
Thinks it is Bianca
Yeah.
or Bailey because to try and take an opportunity or something.
I can
It's
see
a
that. as well.
returning Mercedes Monet, but I don't know. Tell me something.
Well, she actually retained against Chris Statlander. But I'm going Team Liv. Steph, who you going with?
It's a tough one, bro.
Because they have done this sort of War Games match before where it has been like the baby faces are like a person or two down. I mean, think back to NXT when it was only Rhea and Candice LeRae in the match and they still won because of Dakota Kai absolutely killing Tegan Nox.
Oh, she heel turned. I saw that on
And
Twitter,
then
TikTok.
Tony Storm got injured as well during that match. But it just goes either way, Steph. Who are you thinking?
I don't know. I feel like the heels can't win, but at the same time, it makes sense if they do.
My question is, who takes the pin? Is it
That's
Bianca?
what I'm saying.
One of yeah.
I think it's
It'll be whoever gets.
It can't
hit
be
by the
Rhea.
turn.
It can't be Rhea.
No, it won't be Rhea.
It can't
It can't
be
be Rhea. It won't be Rhea
Bailey.
because she's too over.
I think it will be Bianca because I do think it's a matter of whoever turned on Cargill or whoever killed Cargill will then go and attack Bianca on the same team and look at her and be like, I did it.
Yeah.
And then that's that little.
And then,
feud.
or it's like it looks as if she's gonna attack like Liv or someone. She looks at them directly and then kicks like fucking Bianca in the head or something.
Otherwise, Candice LeRae takes the pin on the heel team. Or Liv gets pinned by Rhea.
Or Tiffy. Tiffy's been taking L's lately, so
Yeah, I don't know.
again, doesn't matter if she loses matches because she's got the money.
Yeah, but yeah, Steph.
Oh, what if?
Tiffy cashes in.
Yeah,
On who?
On
Nia
Nia?
or Liv?
on one of them.
No, we can't do it on Nia because
What if-
Raquel was there.
What if it's it's a bit of a thing where Candice and Tiffany are actually working together to get the title off of Nia. So
That's conspiracy theory talk.
So after the match, they
Get your
they kill
tinfoil
her.
hats.
get your tinfoils.
Get the hats
But yeah,
out.
but
get the hats
who are you
out.
picking, Steph?
I'm gonna go with the heels. I'm gonna go Team Nia.
/ Team Liv.
Believe in the heel.
I'm gonna trust your judgment.
Well, no, it's your judgment day. Please split.
Generals gathered in the masses, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Speaking of generals. Next match is LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. They have officially announced that on Raw. Good thing they did. I'm going La Knight in this match. I think it's a bit too soon still for him to lose the title. Plus, they haven't really built Shinsuke as that big, formidable heel at the moment. Like, he's a heel, but it's like, why did you attack him? Just cause?
We don't really know why.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out on SmackDown. But
I'm going. He ends in a no contest, or Shinsuke gets disqualified. I don't think you can have him lose because he just came back. He's building that character up. You can't have him lose off the bat, and I don't see him losing the title. So ends in a no contest or disqualification.
Fair.
Maybe he
I
misses the
agree.
ref or something and does something like that. I don't know. But
I agree with
disqualification.
Okay, well, I'll be the one going with La Knight. I think no matter what, LA Knight does retain the title,
Yeah,
whether
he
or
retains
not
the
it's a
title.
no contest or next match. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser for the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match.
His vignette
We makes fun
when he
of
was
Kaiser.
when he was making fun of Kaiser was
He
fucking
did
perfect.
the
bro.
accent.
Yeah, absolute gold. I agree with him. Anyways, so next.
We're going Braun Breaker. I reckon he's gonna hit some double spear. Maybe Ludwig spears him first, then into Sheamus, double spear or something.
Look,
I haven't seen that before. don't think.
I would love to see
like
Sheamus
it,
win the title here, but yeah, it's just not.
No,
gonna, it's
many
Sheamus got the
burgers,
back
bro.
end of his career where he just puts the kids over.
No, but he needs the Intercontinental Championship. It's the only thing that matters to him. But yeah, no, it was a good angle as well on Raw. Sheamus running down, you can see him sprinting all the way down from the other side of the ramp and just kills Kaiser. And then they just keep feuding, and then Pierce does his thing. I am going Braun Breaker to retain.
Me too.
Yeah, so that's all of us going Braun. Next match, a very, very good feud at the moment. Gunther versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title. Gunther looking shaky. He is not his old self. He's not the ring generals gathered in their masses anymore. He looks shaky. Either way, he still wins.
I think. Hear me out. Finn Balor
Yep.
intervenes.
Yep. Which
Because like that, there wasn't really a closed book of their feud, and I feel like things have been too quiet, and he even said, I'm gonna get you when you least expect it. So
Yeah. Look, I think it is a matter of maybe even the exact same finish from SummerSlam. Maybe not the foot on the rope thing, but I do think it's another thing where Gunther has to win again due to interference.
yeah,
So, and that'll
he's still vulnerable,
and that'll plant seeds, which it still makes Priest look very, very strong over Gunther. So, I'm going Gunther. Steph's going Gunther. Nath.
Gunther.
Yeah. But
I'm not sure how. I'm gonna go into the details, but
you don't think it'll be a interference?
yeah, that's it. No.
Fair, but let's get to the main event. Let's get to the big talking point of Wargames. OG Bloodline plus CM Punk, who did return, which we probably should have mentioned. CM Punk returned. Here is a clip of me reacting to it live.
Going to be 4 versus 5.
Who is it then? Who is it? Is it Paul? Is it Rollins?
It's going to be 5 versus 5.
Is it Punk or Brock? Okay. Punk's back. Punk is back. OGB plus Punk versus Bloodline plus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed, sorry.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson.
Come on now.
Carolina.
That's my tribal chief.
That's who, Bronson Reed?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got The Rock comes out at the end, bro. He has to. And then the heels win.
What's that? Really?
No, sorry. It would be like CM Punk last year. The faces will win,
Yeah.
and then Rock will come out and it'll be like, and then the heels get up, lay the smack down, and then the Rock goes in the ring.
My question is, what's the deal with Heyman? What's Heyman's motivation? Is he, because there's one of 3 ways Heyman could go from here. He could just go back to the OG bloodline, be the wise man for Roman, or he could be with Punk and just says to Roman, I don't want none of you and all this business anymore because of how he got treated. Plus, Roman didn't even come and help save him when he was getting attacked.
When he got murdered.
Or 3, The Rock does come out and Heyman's his wise man.
And it was all planned to trap Roman in the cell in the Wargames.
My reason for that is Rock's not going to be on TV every single week. He's going to need a mouth. Rock, The Rock.
Oh, so this is Rock.
Dwayne. He does.
Do you know something we don't?
Yeah, I do actually. Brock Lesnar is going to have a match against Omos. Look, it could be a thing, and I did see a video on this. I'm not making this up. No, it's not my idea. But The Rock's not going to be here every single week leading up to Mania or the Rumble or whatever. So maybe Heyman's his mouthpiece. Maybe Heyman's the one who sends the messages out from The Rock. Hey, Roman, this is your fault because of this. Hey, Cody, The Rock's coming for your title. Can I hold your title? Sorry.
I never won that one.
Can The Rock
hold your title?
Can The Rock hold your title? He speaks about himself in the third person. It's fucking hilarious.
So dumb.
Can The Rock hold your title?
No, sorry. Your belt.
Your belt. Yeah.
It's not a belt, Dwayne. It's a championship. I am going OG Bloodline, though, and Punk. But could The Rock show up afterwards? Guess what? You're going to be seeing our reactions to it either way. I will record it. I will record our reactions.
Get the tripod out.
No, not even the tripod, but I'll be holding it. just like Mania.
You're going to be like shaking, like you're going to be...
We'll be like, Dwayne! Whoa. Yeah, I'm going OG Bloodline and Carmichael Punk. Steph, you're going?
OG Bloodline.
And Carmichael Punk. Nath, you're going?
Going OG Bloodline at the end.
And Carmichael
Dwayne comes out. Not gonna say how or what happens, but Dwayne definitely comes out.
Does he do this again?
No, I think
But this
he actually
time-
like.
He adds a 4th for Punk.
Maybe he does the thing, then new bloodline attack the OG bloodline, then
And
Rock
leave
comes
Punk
in.
and leave Punk. They don't touch Punk.
They don't touch
No,
Punk.
I
and then he
think
does-
Punk gets angry that he's there.
Just like how Seth was angry last year when Punk came back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because like speak
Because-
of the history, we know the history between Punk and Dwayne.
Yeah, we do. Unfortunately.
So that would be fucking fantastic. I don't know. There's so many ways they could do it.
So
It
many.
might not even be Dwayne. It might be Hikuleo. It could be dude's been signed for fucking months. I don't know where he is.
Could be Zilla.
Could be Zilla. It could be anyone. It could be Noah.
It
Could just
could,
end clean. And then,
it could be just Heyman doing a ruse, just saying, and then the Rock's music plays, but instead it's just the bloodline jumping, which would make no sense because Heyman did die to the. Why did he get put through a table and suffer for that long?
Yeah.
But I do think it will be a matter of either Heyman just sticks with the OG bloodline, goes with Punk, or becomes Rock's wise man. Not Solos, Rock's. And then you can maybe have a match between Solo and The Rock for the Ula Fala. I don't know.
No.
But if you go off Roman's reaction and all the others on SmackDown, they didn't know Heyman was coming out,
I think Jimmy
or
did.
they acted like
I think Jimmy did. Jimmy,
Jimmy was laughing and smiling.
you
and
can
shit.
you can
But
see.
Roman turned and was like, "What? What?"
Yeah, you can see though
who's-
when Heyman's on the ring apron, he winks at Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
So maybe that's because Jimmy called, or Jimmy's a part of the backstabbing of Roman.
No, I don't think Roman gets backstabbed. I think
Well,
the bloodline is strong as a rock.
It's
but
just
I
it
think-
just has to lead. So Roman has to be the face the whole time, and Dwayne has to be the heel. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Going into Mania, regardless
Yeah.
of what happens.
If they don't fight at Mania, I'm gonna be so fucking angry, bro.
Dude, if it's like Rock versus fucking Solo or something, I'm gonna be so pissed.
no,
Oh,
it'll
bro.
be either Rock versus Cody or Rock versus Roman. It'll be one of the two.
What if we get
Better be.
Rock, Roman,
Wasn't
and
original.
Cody?
That's what I think is going to happen. The triple threat.
I don't want to see that.
I know you don't, but you
Why
can.
not?
But you'll see whatever you want because you're paying a lot of money
But
to go to Allegiant Stadium, brother.
match? What's a bigger match than Rock Roman?
Rock, Roman, Cody.
Nothing.
Well, they're gonna do them too with no title on the line.
Yeah, because the title is
Bloodline
who
Raw.
the fuck is running his family. Like who's the head of the table?
Plot twist: The Rock wins.
I want to
What do you
sit
do then?
at the head of the table.
I remember he did that. Just oh my god, that was in January. Oh my god, he did it, and I was like,
Yeah, when he came out against Jinder Mahal. Anyways, I think that's it. That's all we've got for Wargames. So we'll go through one more time. We all have Liv Morgan, Team Liv Morgan winning. We all have LA Knight. We all have Braun. We all have Gunther. We all have OG Bloodline and Punk. Cool. What was the point of the predictions? I don't know. To talk.
why not have a yarn?
Why not? You will get our reactions and reviews next week of it. Premier League double game week. Max Verstappen's a champion. No F1 next week. We may talk about NBA next week, depending on how long we want to talk about Formula One.
It's been
Not
so
Formula
different, so long since we've spoken about
Yeah,
NBA.
complete
Bucks-
flip of a
Bucks
switch.
completely turned around.
It just it's crazy. But anyways, we won't talk about that. Ladies and
Giannis is
gentlemen,
the worst of all time.
great point, God.
Who's that?
Ladies and
John?
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Steph has something to say.
We bring the. That's copyright. My name's Steph Groz. I like long walks on the beach. This has been episode 20 of the Empire Podcast. 20.
We're 20 episodes
20
in.
straight weeks. We've been uploading content.
Well, no. I think it's more like 17 because there's like a couple double uploads. But either way, it's 20 episodes.
20 straight weeks.
It's at least 3 months. At least.
It
We've
really
been
is.
up. We've been giving news content. All we want you to do, all we would like you to do, is like and subscribe and comment. Add me on Twitter. Add Nathan on Twitter.
Don't add me on Twitter. Subscribe to my
Mate.
YouTube channel. Got a couple videos up.
Dorian mode.
Dorian Mode. Oz.
Subscribe to
In-
Dorian mode.
Incoming Kendrick Lamar GNX review.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. But yeah, please like and subscribe so that we can get some more mustard on. By the way, next week's episode may look different.
Maybe. Maybe.
There's a
Next week?
potential that next week's episode looks very different.
Maybe.
Calm it down. Not next week.
Not next week,
in the
but
coming week.
there will be discussions. We might even bring it up in the podcast. Sorry, there's a cockroach that's crawling around my room. Steph, do an outro.
La cucaracha.
Thank you all for watching. We will be back next week. I don't know how it's gonna look, but we will be back next week.
Oh yeah, man.
Nathan, cut it out for us, lad.
Oh yeah, man.
Mate,
Why should they subscribe?
because Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome, in fact, was built.
A long time.
No, I don't know what I was going to go with that one. Yeah. Alright, let me go back. Rome wasn't built in a day. So join the Empire. Like, comment, subscribe, TikTok it, Twitter it, X it.
And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So join the motherfucking Empire!
Mustard! Matoma slots at home, 2-0. Brighton are in the driver's seat.